Hi, welcome to CalStar 111 Tarot. My name is Kelly and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being with me. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius for November 2020. I'm really excited to do this reading for Sagittarius. I've been saying in my other videos that I do feel that the energy is quite intense right now. And I'm so curious to see what's going to happen after the full moon that's coming up at the end of October. The veil is at its thinnest right now, and the energy definitely has shifted. A few days ago, I was feeling really heavy, tired, just not my usual self. And then all of a sudden, it's like there's been this like surge of energy in me, and things have been shifting around me. So I'm really curious to see what's going to happen in the month of November, and excited for Sagittarius. So the way I like to do my readings is I like to look at the overall energy, your headspace, your person's headspace, your heart, your person's heart, and then your underlying energy. So anything that's sort of like lurking beneath the surface or wanting to poke through, I like to look at the big picture. So I tell you to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it's your story, that's great. If it's not, that's okay too. And let's start the reading and see how it goes. Now, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? What is in their headspace? What is in Sagittarius's headspace for November 2020? Sagittarius, what's in Sagittarius's headspace? Okay, so we got a couple cards. Sagittarius. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands and we have the Five of Pentacles. So Knight of Wands, we know is very passionate. And again, it's wand energy, so it definitely has this fire element to it. I mean, like, look, she's having a great time, very passionate. You know, the Knight of Wands can come in really quickly, can leave just as fast. Okay, so it depends. I'm getting the sense with this Five of Pentacles, though, I'm trying to put my finger on it, what it is. And because I know that the Knight of Wands comes in and out, or can come in and out really quickly, this Five of Pentacles is sort of like tripping me up a little bit. And the reason I say that is because this is the card where you see this girl at the doorway, but the key is right there. Okay, she's got the key to get herself out. Okay, she feels like she's kind of locked up right now, a little bit stifled. So the energy that I'm getting for Sagittarius in the headspace is maybe a little bit held back. Okay, just not really finding the way through that door. Has good intentions to get through that door, but maybe being held back a little bit. Okay, so let's see what happens in the person's headspace of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, who is this person that you're dealing with? What is in their headspace? What do they think about you? Okay, these two cards. Yeah, two cards again. Interesting. Okay, so we have the Ace of Swords and Four of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Okay, so truth, clarity. And in this one, I feel like she's looking quite confident. You know, nose up, head up. She definitely has this sort of air about her. And there's just like this download that's coming through here. Okay, with this light coming in. And I love that Fibonacci spiral there too. Very cool. So I get the sense that there is some truth and some clarity. When I look at this Four of Pentacles, though, instead of looking sort of up and confident, we see maybe a little bit more of like a looking down. Four of Pentacles, you know, she's holding on to her purse. We do know that there's a little bit of holding on. So and actually, when I look at these two cards, they're both looking in the same direction. And when I put them down in front of me, they're sort of like looking away from Sagittarius. Okay, so they're looking away from you a little bit. Now, interestingly, this Knight of Wands, you can't see this from my angle, but she's the one that's looking towards these two figures who are turned away. And we do have that Five of Pentacles of being sort of sad and not being able to open that door, even though that key is right there. So let's see what's in the heart space of Sagittarius. What's in the heart space of Sagittarius, November 2020? What is in the heart space of Sagittarius? Okay, what do we have? Okay, so the Two of Swords. Two of Swords here, blindfolded, okay? You know, they've got these birds sort of pecking at her or like attacking her, being pulled by strings of all angles. And you can see that she's kind of like, she's got her hands around her head and she's kind of like, ugh, you know, like trying to shoo these birds away maybe. But definitely feeling these strings. One thing that I notice about Sagittarius, and I don't know if this is just the people that are around me, or if this is the vibe that's out there. This is just the feeling that I'm getting, is that there are these sort of like expectations on them, and they're trying their best. They're doing their best right now to maybe please everybody. I don't know. I just feel like these birds sort of like poking, you know, pecking, being around the head here, tells me that there's just like kind of like, get them out of here. Like we need to get some clarity. But you know, we have to see what comes up in the clarifying cards. What is in Sagittarius's person's heart space? How do they feel about you, Sagittarius? What's going on in the connection right now? What's in their heart? How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? What are their emotions? What are their emotions? Sagittarius's person. Okay. 10 of Wands. Okay. So the burdens in this case are over. They are walking away. They've got all their stuff and they've taken that trail down the mountain, and 10 is of completion. So there's definitely some sort of ending there. Okay. Ending of what? But they do seem like, if I look at all three of these cards, okay, these are the two from the headspace here. Okay, notice how these two faces are facing this direction over here. And then if I add this card from the heart, they're all traveling in the same direction. Okay, looking away from something. So Sagittarius, it looks like somebody could be possibly walking away from you or turning away from you. Again, I keep coming back to that Five of Pentacles in your headspace. You have the key. You have the key to get yourself, to unlock yourself out of that door. And it's a little bit frustrating. I'm feeling a sense of frustration right now from Sagittarius. It's like you want to beat on that drum. It's like you want to be light and enjoy yourself, but you feel sort of self-imposed or locked up a little bit. Okay, you want to kind of get out. So I'm not, what is the overall energy? This is going to help. What is the overall energy? Okay, the Hangman. So there's definitely a pause here. Okay, a pause, just more like sort of like she's just like sort of falling backwards, you know, and taking a pause. There is this enlightenment. There must be some sort of enlightenment going on here, but just a pause. So maybe between you and your person right now, there's a pause. Maybe you feel like they've walked away. Maybe they haven't fully left. Okay, we'll see. What's the card on the bottom of the deck? Okay, the Knight of Swords. So this is pretty quick movement. Okay, so decisive, quick movement. Interesting. Let's have a look at these clarifiers and let's see what the bigger picture is here now. So in your headspace, Sagittarius, we talked about the fact that maybe you want to be more free, but you've got this door here, this locked door with this key, and you're feeling really sad. Maybe you're just not sure how to get out of something right now. Something weighing on your mind. And let's see what's in the oracle cards. Okay, release. So you need to release something, Sagittarius. This is the season to do so. I mean, fall, we know this is when, like, you know, everything falls to the wayside. It dies, you know, and sort of we shift forward into that rest and rejuvenation of the cold winter months, hibernation, I guess you could say. But it's about releasing something. So Sagittarius, I'm going to ask you the question, what is it you need to release right now? Okay, what do you need to release? What thoughts are you having that you need to release? In your person's headspace, we had the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, some sort of truth, but holding on to some sort of truth. Holding on. Okay, wow, these cards really wanted to come out. So, okay, so embracing and power. Okay, Your person, we had this Ace of Swords, so truth, some clarity, a little bit of holding on, but maybe it's this idea of like holding on as in like embracing for something on the horizon. I mean, like you can see this sort of fire on the horizon. Okay, embracing for change, embracing for maybe this person's gonna need their power, okay, to stay in their power. Sagittarius, let's see what's in your heart, because you had the Two of Swords and we saw these birds sort of pecking at this girl. She's, you know, blindfolded. She's got strings attached to her. Feels a little bit bound. I'm getting this feeling of frustration and bound for Sagittarius. What is in your heart, Sagittarius? What is in your heart? What is in your heart, Sagittarius? Okay, well, it says new beginnings. So in your headspace, we had that release card. If you release, let go, unlock that door, okay? Cut those strings, get those birds away from your head. There's new beginnings here, but you have to open up that door. You can do it, okay? In your person's heart, we had that 10 of Wands, that sort of like packing everything up, end of a cycle, embracing. What is in your person's heart, Sagittarius? What is in your heart, Sagittarius, or your person's heart? Solitude. Okay, so there's definitely this, so we had the Hangman up here, this bit of pause, solitude, walking away. They're feeling a little bit solo. I think they're embracing. I feel like they're embracing. They're alone right now and waiting for something new. But there is this quick movement here at the bottom of the deck. We'll see in a second once we pull that card. Now, the Hangman, the overall energy was the Hangman, blessings. So I find it interesting. I don't know why this stood out at me like instantly, but when I looked at this Hangman card and I see this sort of like this light here, this sort of enlightenment, the first thing I thought about when I saw this bird is this yellow bird and then blessings. So there are these blessings. She's like reaching down for that light, reaching for those blessings. So overall, it's like we're reaching for something, okay? Reaching for those blessings. We can have them. We just have to reach for it. Now, at the bottom of the deck, we had that Knight of Swords. What clarifies the Knight of Swords? Okay, happiness. So look, this guy, he's running towards his happiness. This is soulmate energy here with the dolphins, running towards happiness. I think this connection, it's about letting yourself go, releasing, letting go of anything of the past, moving forward, because there are new beginnings. There is happiness available to you. You and your person both have to embrace your power. You know, look within yourself, this solitude, this take a pause. There's blessings there. There is the possibility of blessings, happiness, new beginnings, but you got to come into your power and you got to release the old. So unlock that door, find that key and get yourself out of it. It's all there for you, Sagittarius. Okay, so this is your reading for November 2020. Thank you so much. Like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next month. Thank you.